Hello, welcome to your mid-month readings. This month of January, I'm going to do things a little bit different. I'm going to put together all signs by element so I can save a little bit more time and I can still provide for all of you waiting for mid-month readings something, a little bit of an insight and a message to all of you. I will start with the more collective, global, let's say, tone that I'm sensing for all the three signs by element, and then I'll try to go as well a little bit more in particular for each of you. Of course, the message will be more shorter and more to the point than the other videos. I still hope you enjoy it and I'm able to provide still some insight and something of value to all of you watching. So as always, keep in mind that this is only general readings. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. So in general, for air signs, there's this sense of big focus on the material world and material needs. I feel like the majority of air signs here are looking for new ways to add more abundance to their lives, or new career paths, new career options, secondary options, plans and strategies to improve their finances or their lifestyle in general, in ways that feel more geared in a direction, in a positive direction of what they're really looking for in life. Some of the air signs as well during this mid-month are being called or asked to let go of something or to departure. There's a sense of departure or parting ways, farewell to something. So some of the air signs during this mid-month are as well reaching awareness of what they need to leave behind in order to pursue those same material and professional goals. Some of you, it's all about some leaving behind, jobs and relationships and entanglements that don't work anymore. It's a very practical mid-month for the majority of you. There's this focus on practical affairs and in being calculated, being more detached from emotional or dependency issues. I actually feel like the majority of air signs want to really cut off from dependency. Anything that is making them feel dependent is felt as something that they really don't want to deal with, or they're tired of, and there's that awareness, and so they are bringing themselves to change. I feel like air signs are looking for change. Actually, I just did the Earth video and they were struggling. The majority of Earth signs during this mid-month were struggling with change. Here I feel like all of you, or the majority of you air signs, are really looking for welcoming that positive change and progress and finding in you this strength and the capacity to leave behind what's not giving you anything in return. I also feel like there's this question here about give and take. Some of you are wanting to live and be a part of something that brings that balance, that where you give as much as you take, and you give and you take, and there's this nice flow, of offering and of help and of assistance and abundance that is felt as being right. So for Aquarius, I actually feel that there's enjoyment and a sense of bright vision about tomorrow. So some of you are being able to work on your dreams during this mid-month and really feeling good about it. I feel like some Aquarius here have during the mid-month something that it's, special, popular. There's something about fame or recognition of something that they are doing that can put them in the path exactly of their highest dreams. So I also feel like Aquarius, during this mid-month, you have this real high this real high standard about where you want to go in life. So for Aquarius that have been feeling more unmotivated, that motivation is more than likely to come back during this mid-month. I also feel like you have this bright vision, this optimism, this it's like trusting yourself. Aquarius here are showing up as trusting themselves to a degree that they themselves become that force to be reckoned with, and others follow them. So it's very important to work on your on voicing yourself, and your ideas and what you want, the change you want to bring to the world. It's like you're being called to be the messenger of something important. And as simple as you can, for some of you, believe it is in your small world, it's not, because whatever you are voicing, whatever you are giving away from that star vibration, it's something that is going to bring, as Aquarius are known to, bring water, okay, bring nourishment to humanity, or to whoever is listening to you in this case. So don't shy away. I feel like your Aquarius challenge is to not shy away from exposure and really being out there, and really as well treating themselves. I feel like others of you or other Aquarius are also dealing here with it's like seeking a comfort, pleasure, luxuries, beautiful things. They want to be surrounded by beautiful things more than usual during this mid-month. There's like an energy of glamour about your experiences that can be really interesting. I also feel like some of you, though, are dealing with challenges in the home, family, the inner world, private world, and that's possibly why you are being urged or compelled to go out, go public, go party, go connect with the masses, network, follow your dreams, so you find a little bit of a breathing to whatever difficulty or pressure you may be feeling behind four walls. For Libras, it's all about the strength of their convictions. So I feel some Libras want to study, or I don't know, Libras that are studying, that are in college, that are thinking about going to college or going somewhere else. It doesn't have to be college, but to some type of institution where they are going to learn, or they're going to, in a certain way, have to follow certain norms and certain, certain regulations. I feel like Libras during this mid-month can be a little bit rebellious, and you can be fighting against the system in a certain way. About things you are not agreeing with. So if you are dealing with oppression, authorities, especially authorities about, as I said, they're imposing their beliefs and views that for you are old, or, orthodox, or they just don't make sense in your reality. You are fighting against authority figures that you, at the same time, may have something to learn, though. This is where the challenge is also lying, is that some Libras are so, willing to fight for their beliefs and for their ideas, that they may become as well what they are rejecting in the other. They may become as well intolerant and, trying to push or make others, you know, force others to see the world and the cause of whatever this is the way they do. So the highest possibility that I'm feeling here is institutions, okay? It can be college, it can be your work, the company you work for, it can be anything where you are involved with, where there's like superiors or, as I said, rules and regulations that for you don't make sense. There's fighting against tradition here for Libras. Traditions that in general they are refusing, even if it means to really have to deal with confrontation. This is where I go back to the initial general message for all of you, where I go back to the start where I said that I see like some of you realizing that it's time to leave something, and especially for Libras and Geminis, there's a real possibility of some of you considering change of work, if this is happening in work or in another institution, like you are taking a degree or a course of some level. This is where I feel like some of you, Libras and Geminis in particular, may be really considering to leave a job or a place where they go that just is making them feel like a prisoner or a slave to a system that they don't agree with. For Geminis, there's like Geminis are asked as well to let go of something that can be about their physical world in more personal ways. So it can be about, like for example, there's here possibility of some of you being asked to change diets, or change your diet, change your nutrition, so improve your health. There's a sense of some of Geminis here really needing to change something about their daily routines to provide more satisfaction, health, and nourishment to their bodies. That's why I go first in health. Other Geminis, you know, you are maybe feeling that you have a lot of expenses or a lot of financial, you know, pressure under you and little money. I feel like some of you are here being pressured to do more, because there's a degree of fertility though about, this is why you see everything is connected. Is also there's so much fertility, let's say, about Geminis being shown here, about what they can do with their career, about their work, their talents, how they can profit in many different ways. That's why maybe some of you are asked to improve your health, so that everything is working, you know, together to provide the most out of you. In a way, Geminis are being asked a lot because it's like a big push for them to become everything, you know, that they are meant to. And it's a lot. And especially in terms of career, finances, you know, management of their daily busy life, there's a lot here that they can accomplish and get once they are, you know, well set, well, you know, prepared and equipped. So it's a time to boost your energy in any way you can. Like if you are overindulging in something, you know, it's detrimental to your mental, physical, or emotional health. It's time to process that. Maybe you need to change that. Maybe you need to let go of that. Maybe you need to consider other ways to, you know, find satisfaction in whatever that addiction is or indulgence is. For Geminis dealing with addiction, this can be a time where that addiction is hard to keep up with because it's draining you or consuming you in a way where, you know, your work, your finances are getting out of control, or you're wasting too much money on something that it's not productive. This is where the universe is going to, I feel, intervene with the death energy here, is taking away the waste, Now, when you put your energies in the value, in the real treasure, the universe is going to multiply that into more. So whatever you feel like you're losing, for Geminis is about whatever you feel like you're losing in this mid-month, once you balance yourself, you will see the amount of gain. And even like this fast recovery, it's like a sense of, yes, let's imagine you really lose something hard for you because you're attached to, or you have been dealing with that for a long time, so it's hard for you to process that loss. Once you balance yourself or you put yourself in a place where you are starting to work towards the future, and you accept that, you accept the progress that you hope that it will come out of it, you will see how immediately what you let go of will come back to you reinvented in a more pure state, twice in its dimension. So I hope I was able to provide some insight. I want to thank all of you that have been liking, sharing, commenting, donating to my channel. I really appreciate it, and please keep doing so. And hopefully we'll see each other soon.